Hey, hey, this is John Murphy, and welcome to the debut episode of It's Exciting. This is the show where I look for people, places, and things that are exciting. And I'm very, very proud and thrilled to have with me my first guest ever, Marcello. Here's a man who knows how to live his life properly. Marcello, welcome to the show.
John, thank you so much for having me. Your first guest, wow, what an honor.
So Marcello, I just want to ask you very simply, what's exciting to you?
John, so many things. I can tell you, I just got back from Costa Rica and my daughter surfed her first wave on a big girl board. So a stand-up board, and thank goodness for technology because we were out there with the GoPro camera, you know, and we got our first wave
That is
stand up.
exciting.
And I remember the 1984 when my father came home to our beach house in the summer with the Victory Tour Michael Jackson tickets and said, "Who wants to go to the Meadowlands tonight?" I was just beyond, beyond myself, and it reminded me of that same excitement level when she stood up on that wave and surfed it in. So that's exciting to me.
That's awesome because, exciting is something that people feel. It's an emotion. And, you're one of the top entertainers in the country. Let's talk a little bit about your career and how you live your life on a daily basis. To me, that's very exciting.
Well, I can tell you that, one of my philosophies is it's easier to stay in shape than it is to get into shape. So what I've done with my career is lived by the notion that if I stay in shape, then I look good. If I look good, I feel good. If I feel good, I perform well. And if I perform well, then I'll never be out of business.
That's a great motivation, and you know what? You're doing things the right way. And something that you just mentioned about Costa Rica, that you go down there every year. How many years now has it been?
14. Yeah.
And now you start off the beginning of the year. Tell me why you do that.
Well, it's almost like a cleanse. I read in a couple of books a long time ago, Forbes put out this book of some of the most successful people and their backstories. And the more I read, the same, they kept mentioning sabbaticals. I had no idea what a sabbatical was. And then I learned that every year, some of the most successful people, they just take time away from the office, away from their work, away from their art. And people would think it's counterproductive, but it's not. It's actually, it can be the most productive thing that anyone can experience if you're a hard worker.
It's energizing.
Right, so I do it specifically for the beginning of the year. That's when most people kind of make their resolutions. I don't make resolutions anymore. I just know that I work extra hard because just knowing that January 1st, January 2nd, after my New Year's Eve event, I'm going to be on a plane first class and I'm headed to Costa Rica to literally plug myself into the solar energy and recharge my batteries. And I come back and I am ready for my clients. And I think when you take better care of yourself, you can certainly take better care of your clients. And that seems to be the way
it's hard to be excited if you're not feeling well.
Right.
And if you're not feeling well, you're not going to be exuding that confidence and that attitude that you need to be a successful entertainer. Now, besides the entertainment part, you talked about your daughter. What other things really excite you in your life?
Photography excites me. I'm not a professional, but it's kind of a hobby, and capturing a moment in time that's either beautiful or something that can be treasured forever is exciting to me. And whether it's a sunset, nature, or some type of festive occasion. So in our work, we actually capture these moments with our events, and we share it with our clients during the event and even after the event. That's exciting to me. Anything revolving around beauty. So it's whether it's art, dancing, vocals. I just went to a beautiful choir presentation at the Sacred Heart in Newark, New Jersey this year, and this cathedral basilica, just this visually stunning, aesthetically pleasing church, and the voices on these people were literally angelic, and they sing the Gloria in Excelsis Deo. This gorgeous soprano is doing her vocals, and the sights and the sounds. I'm still exhilarated and by it, and I even took a photo of it. So now when I see that, and I'm gonna blow it up and put it in my house, I like it so much.
Awesome. Exciting is different to all different people. Exciting could be spending time with your grandchild. Exciting could be something that you're doing for somebody else, for a charity. So we're looking for the meaning of what's exciting to you. Marcello, share with me what's exciting to members of your family, like your parents. What type of things excite them?
You know, it's the little things, John. I can tell you that just this past Super Bowl Sunday, I was with my father and his high school friends, you know, and these are guys he's been friends with for 50 years. The kind of guys that give you the shirt off their back. And just playing poker and talking about the old times and the fact that the Beatles, to them, you know, it's the 50th reunion coming up, the anniversary of them coming to America, and they were there. Like, these guys were there, and to me, what excites me is seeing my father excited about being with his friends. And I've got some great friends. I'm very fortunate that you know, that I have that as well. So my father has kind of passed it on to my generation, and I want to pass it on to my daughter's generation as well.
You know, because if you're not excited about life, you're not really living life, are you?
No.
And that's why I really jumped on the It's Exciting logo and the slogan, because I think, you know, if it's exciting to me, it's probably exciting to you.
Yeah, no, it is.
So I just want to thank you for being my first guest on our It's Exciting segment. You're an exciting guy.
Thank you very much, John.
Very
I appreciate
successful, but not just successful in the sense of, you know, your career. I think that you have every aspect of your life down pat, and I commend you. And I think, you know, most people go 80%. This is a man who goes 100%, and I'm very proud to call you my friend. And thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
The question is, what's exciting to you? Let us know at itsexciting.com, and we're going to share it with the world. This is John Murphy saying nothing but thanks. Have an exciting day.